With the recent run up in the market, and now today with the consolidation and the big dip, I figured it's time now to take a look at NIO stock and give you my prediction of where I think it's going in the future. Be sure to stay tuned and watch this whole video. You're not going to want to miss out. Just for a quick background, NIO Limited, stock symbol NIO, designs, manufactures, and sells electric vehicles in China, Hong Kong, the United States, United Kingdom, and Germany. They primarily offer 5, 6, and 7-seater electric SUVs. And NIO is considered one of the stronger players in the electrical vehicle market, second only to Tesla Corporation. So I've seen a pretty recent run up over the past few days, weeks, and months, only to find a consolidation today on November 13th. We saw a consolidation, a dip in the price. And so I thought this would be a great time for me to make a prediction of where I think NIO stock is going to end up at the end of this year, 2020, and also predict where I think the stock price might be at the end of 2021. I'm going to start by going over to Yahoo Finance so I can get a quick background on the company financials and a little bit more about the share price. So the market capitalization is just under $61 billion. And if we look at the volume trading of shares, we can see it's about 540 million shares. And now let's take a look at the 1-year chart. We can see the price is right around $1, just under $2, and now it's trading at over $40 per share. In this table, we can see how the market capitalization of NIO has changed over the last year. Here in September of 2019, it was 1.6 billion, and it's grown steadily since then, with a huge jump between June 2020 to now November 2020, from about 9 billion up to now over 60 billion. And now in this historical price table, we can see how the price started at $1.49 in October 31st, 2019, and has grown steadily throughout each of the months. And now at the ending of October 31st, 2020, the prices went just over $33 per share, and now in November we're at $44. I also like to look at the financial analysis tables, both the earning estimates and the revenue estimates. And I think what stands out the most, I mean, we obviously see the growth, but one of the things I've noticed, if we look at here the earnings estimates, you'll see the number of analysts that are involved with making those projections. They've gone up over time. Same with the revenue estimate. The number of estimates started out at 4 in September of 2020, and now we're up to 14 in November. So we've gone up 10 analysts within the last 2 months. So that just goes to show that NIO stock has generated a lot of interest, and so organizations with their analysts are focusing more and more of their attention on the stock price itself. Next, I'll check out the option chain, the volume, and the open interest. And as I go through this chart, one of the things I noticed, so I'm looking at the calls right now, so one of the things I noticed is that there seems to be a lot of call volume in certain areas. So let me point some of those out. So the first one I notice is at the $45 strike price. There's 50,000. After that, I see one for 71,000 volume at the $47 strike price. There's also 87,000 options at the $50 strike price. And I mean, there's generally a lot of volume. Even here at the $55 strike price, there's 74,000 options. So for me, I see a lot of interest in call options and betting that the price of the stock will go higher. So as I look at the stock chart for NIO, we can see it closed here on November 13th at $44.56. And in after hours trading, it's dropped another 18 cents. So currently it's at $44.38. So if we look at the bigger picture though, this NIO stock has had quite a big run up. Let's go ahead and measure from the beginning of this year in 2020. And we get to the $44 range. So it's gone up 1,946% depending on where you measure. If we take the highs, we're looking at a run-up of just over 2,300% in 1 year. That's pretty amazing. So included with this run-up, though, you have to think that there's a lot of people taking profits from when they purchased earlier. And I think that's one of the things that needs to be considered, is that a lot of what this price dip includes is the fact that people are now taking some profits off the table. I don't think that the value of the company really has dropped any. As I look at news reports, I don't see any negative reports coming in. What I do see, though, you can see there's a earnings coming up. So what I do see is an earnings report coming up next week on November 17th. And I suspect that people are taking profits now because they want to hedge their bets. Just in case the earnings report is bad and the stock price were to drop, there's investors that are taking their profits now while they can, because they just want to protect themselves in case it is a negative report. Conversely, it could be a really good report, right? They could beat the earnings estimate, in which case the price would jump up. So, it's always a gamble there. But for some folks a little bit more conservative, they want to take their profits right before earnings. Dr. Max Holland of CleanTechnica forecasts that electric vehicles will capture 50% of the new vehicle market share in China by the year 2025. In 2018, there were 1.1 million electric vehicles sold in China. This year, in 2020, they're expecting 3.3 million vehicles to be sold. And then in 2025, the electric vehicle car sales are expected to reach over 12 million cars. Alright, so let's cut to the chase. With all that growth, where do I see NIO stock going to? Well, for 2020, I see the stock price going to $50 per share. And then by the end of 2021, I'm predicting that NIO stock will hit $65 per share. Hey, so now you know my thoughts about the NIO stock price for this year, and also for next year in 2021. And you can bet that I'll be planning and executing my option trading based upon my own personal thoughts and opinions, which include these particular projections. So just a warning, right? Keep in mind, I'm not a professional trainer. I don't have any financial education or training. I only made this video for educational purposes so I could share my experience and so that you could see all my mistakes. So for goodness sakes, don't follow what I'm doing. Make up your own opinions. But enough about me. Hey, what are your thoughts about NIO stock? Do you think it's going to go up, or is it going to go down, or go trade sideways, or what's going to happen? And then also, what do you think about the electric vehicle market in general, right? So globally, do you see electric vehicles becoming the new normal standard? And then what's going to happen with all the internal combustion engine vehicles? I think it's pretty interesting. And we're seeing, at least I'm seeing, a tendency for the market to head down this electrical vehicle path. And so I'd like to know what your thoughts are. So leave me a comment below, share your thoughts and opinions, and tell me what you think NIO is going to be doing in the future. If you're interested in learning more about stock option trading basics, then be sure to check out my video, Option Trading Basics. I've included a link in the description below. Also, if you're interested in opening a trading account and receiving 2 free stocks, then consider opening a Webull account and using my referral link that is in the description. If you use my link, open an account, and deposit just $100, you'll receive 2 free stocks worth between $8 and $1,000 each. So did you like this video and you want to see more like it? Well then smash the like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed the video and it motivates me to create more. And if you really want to know more about trading stock options, be sure to use the subscribe button so that you get access to all of my videos. Also, click on the bell icon so that you'll get notified every time I release a new video. I've been using a simple method to trade stock options and generate over $2,000 a month, and now you can see exactly how I do it. Make a plan, take action on that plan, and start living your dream.